Hello, welcome back to Digital Nomad. So, on this channel, I do a series called On the Radar where I find interesting stocks that have a big rally potential. On today's video, I'm going to go over this stock called with the ticker NPWR and show you why it showed up on my radar. So, first, usually the way a stock shows up on my radar is that I look at the options market and look for discrepancies. And so if we take a look at the options market for the July options expiring July 18th, you see that there's way more activity on the call side compared to the put side. And actually, I like to run the numbers in grok, so I'll show you real quick. So the discrepancy is about there's 13 times more activity on the call side than the put side, which is not typical. If you look at any other stocks, usually the ratio is 1 to 1.5, usually just it's around 1 to 1. So that's a huge discrepancy. And the reason I like looking at the options market to find interesting stocks that has a big rally potential because the call options, if the put options where they're showing more put activity than call activity, then you could guess that maybe the stock will start to trend down or rally down. So if you take a look at my channel, this video right here, I turned $120 worth of call options into $8,400 in 2 days. This is something similar to what I noticed in the options market, where there was a huge discrepancy between the call and the put options. When I found this discrepancy, no news had came out, nothing has happened, and on Monday, some news did come out, and the stock rallied like 300%. So you can check that video out. It's not typical, but after that experience, I like to look at the options market to find interesting stocks to put on my radar, and I do a series on the channel. So please definitely subscribe and turn your notification if you're interested in videos and information like this. So I showed you the options discrepancy, same thing. If we go even a month out to August 15th, same thing. See way more activity on the call side than on the put side, and the ratio here is like 10.1, so 10 times more activity on the call side. Now, if we take a look at the chart also looks pretty healthy. If we look at the daily, let's take a look. So it did have a golden cross. Maybe that's June 25th. So like about 2 weeks ago, it did have a golden cross. And now what we're looking for, again, like nothing is when you look at the chart, nothing is perfect science. You're looking for pretty much support and resistance would be the biggest indicators of what to expect. So the 200-day moving average would act as the first resistance. So one thing we're looking for is to trade up and touch the 200-day moving average. There's a huge gap here. Charts hate gaps, and they like to fill all the gaps in. So that's another thing to look out for. It kind of matches up with the 200 moving average. So we're looking for the price to fill that gap and trade up to the $6 mark. And one thing I want to show you, like if you take a little bit of look at the fundamental, let's wait for it to open. Okay. So you see it has the short float is very high. Anything above 10% is a high short float, and the short ratio is also relatively high. So that means if the stock does start to rally up, there is a short squeeze potential. So that's also a very good sign. Now, you might be wondering, okay, what does this company do? So let's take a look at that real quick. It's a clean technology company, and it transforms natural gas into cost, clean, reliable power. So before making this video, I also did a little bit of research to see if any news came out, and there's absolutely no news, no news about insider buying or merger or anything that would cause the stock to let's see, where did it? Yeah, so that would cause the stock to trade up. You see, it traded up 24% intraday in just 1 day. So that could suggest that something like someone has some information. Maybe some news will come out later next week or the week after, and people maybe with information that you and me don't have as retail investors are already placing their bets, and that's why we see such high activity in the options market. So I want to bring you this video real quick. Please do me a big favor and just leave a like on this video. If you take a, I just did an update on the stock MLGO from the time I posted the video. It traded up like 35% in one day, and I think there's still more to go. So I'll also similarly make an update on this stock in the next couple of days to give you an idea of like what if it looks like there will be a squeeze or if it'll touch the 200 moving average. And if these type of videos get traction, which I will know like you like this video if you leave a like. If you leave a like, see that these type of videos are getting more likes, then I'll continue to make these type of videos where I find interesting stocks to put on the radar, and I will go over some analysis, some news information, and why I think this is an interesting stock to look at. So the best thing you can do if you made it this far, just text less than a second, just leave a like on this video, subscribe, turn on your post notification. Please interact with me in the comment section. Tell me what more information you would like, what seems confusing, what I can do better in the video. Just please interact with me. If you leave a comment, I will 100% respond to you. The channel is still very new, so please just I'm even curious, like how did you even come across this video? Like I see a lot of people find these videos through search. What made you click on this video? What was your takeaway? Did you enjoy the information? What information were you looking for? Just interact with me in the comment sections, and I would like to know more about like what made you want to watch this video. And again, please subscribe, turn on your post notification, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you.